Before I show you how to make your own paper circuit leaf that lights up, I'm going to introduce you to the basic steps. The first thing you're going to do is mark the LED with an X. Then you're going to apply conductive tape to the right side of it. Then you're going to flip the leaf over. You're going to stick the tape down at an angle. You're going to trace the battery on top of the tape. And you're going to mark it with a negative or a minus sign. Then you're going to flip the leaf over to the front side. You're going to apply conductive tape to the left side of the X. And you're going to angle the end of that tape to the left. Then flip the leaf to the back side again. Place the battery negative side down. Angle the tape on top of the battery so it looks like an X. And mark it with a plus sign, mark it positive. Then flip the leaf to the front side. Apply a circuit sticker LED on top. And check that the pointy end of the LED is only touching the negative side of the circuit. Now I'm going to show you how. You're going to need the following supplies: a pair of scissors, a pencil, some conductive fabric tape, a circuit sticker LED, a coin cell battery, and a piece of paper cut out in the shape of a leaf. To get started, use a pencil to mark the location where you'll be placing your light, also known as an LED or light emitting diode. Next, you'll need to remove part of the backing from a piece of conductive fabric tape. I use my fingernail to separate the backing from the tape, and then I fold the backing back, exposing the sticky end. Next, I position the tape to the right side of the mark I made, pulling the backing off as I lay it down upon the paper. Then, leaving about an inch of tape at the top of the leaf, I trim the conductive fabric tape and flip the leaf over, removing the backing, and angle the tape slightly to the right so that it looks like part of an X. Then I place the battery on top of the tape and use a pencil to trace around it. After tracing around it, I mark it with a minus or a negative sign because this piece of conductive fabric tape is going to be touching the negative side of the battery in our circuit. After making the negative side of your circuit, it's time to make the positive one. Start by flipping the leaf over, and you're going to place a new piece of conductive fabric tape parallel or alongside the first. Use your fingernail to separate the backing from the tape. And when you place the tape down, you're going to leave a narrow gap between the two pieces to leave room for the LED. When you get near the top, you need to angle the tape away from the direction that you're going to be folding it in, and then use your thumb to sort of guide the tape over towards the left side of the leaf. Remove the backing from the conductive fabric tape and flip the leaf over. Place the battery negative side down, and the negative side of the battery is kind of bumpy. You're going to lay it negative side down, remove the backing from the conductive fabric tape, angle it over the battery so that it forms the other part of the X, press it down, and if necessary, trim it, and then you're going to mark that part with a positive or a plus, because this is the positive part of the circuit that will be coming in contact with the positive side of the battery. I'm shaking it to make sure it's not loose, and then I'm flipping it back over. Once you have your negative and your positive traces laid down, it's time to add a circuit sticker LED. This is a cluster of 3, but we're only going to use one to create our simple circuit, which will have a single LED. Notice that the circuit sticker has a pointy side and a flat side. The pointy side is the negative side. The flat side is the positive side. So we want to make sure that the pointy negative side is touching the negative side of the circuit and the flat positive side is touching the positive side of the circuit. If I decided that I wanted to conserve my battery, I can create a paper switch to interrupt the flow of current through the circuit to turn the LED off. To do that, all I have to do is stick a little piece of paper in between the negative trace and the battery, and then the LED will turn off. And if I pull it back out again, the LED will turn on again. That is a paper switch. Voila. And then you can put it on your tree.